My name is Heather Coco Senza Coco Chanel YSL Mrs. Smith. Where is Dylan? Inmate Y12173. Putting on makeup, ticket stacked. Says she's working, never that. Working is just not my jam. Rainbow mom with a master plan. Cadillac CTS, she blew up. Says it's stolen, sold for bucks. Team had to go crazy in her eyes. Calls a gang stalking nationwide. Tesla glare, headlights blink. Come in me, plate stalking is what she thinks. United States of Illinois. Crazy making curated lies. Stealing all of my stuff, spies. Fake eviction notice, surprise. United States of Illinois. Remo mom, cyborg mind, nefarious. The voices amplify.
Shout out to Alyssa and her mom.
Twins gone fast, text the boss. Sent the pic, that job was lost. Pregnant again in Chicago snow. Tinted Belmont toilet, no. I'm being tech box, can't you see? Held in a tent, conspiracy. Yacht club power extension cord. Hair dryer heat, fuck the law. They stole my kid. She screams online. A newborn in a tent. She's out of her mind. United States of Illinois. Healthcare expert beyond compare. Turkey mini loaf aroma in the air. They won't let me talk to my kids, unfair. United States of Illinois. Butter filters and ear tube mic noise. Look alive, investors hear my voice. Make it make sense, paranoid. Savior making faces at the cam. Gold pumps on, thinks he's glam. Eyebrows gone, that smile's a shame. Tight pants cutting off blood to the brain. Dresses like a lady, struts real proud. Thinks it's sweet made weed legal, what a clown. Doppelganger X, which one's real? Xavier's got a button, what's the deal? What is going on in his head?
Shout out to Dolly Parton.
¿Cómo es en este pinche mundo? Que una mujer está llorando, gritando, llamando a la pinche policía y nunca vienen. Pero cuando está raining outside, tengo mucho frío, no tengo fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. Arrested, screaming, losing her shit. Don't take my mom bracelets, legit. Botox attack, half her face. They broke in and injected meat case. Pooping in her toilet again. Files police reports to the end. Feel like the kid's name scrambled tight. None of them is shit, she's not too bright. Says they remotely make her piss in her car. Excuse me, miss. United States of Illinois. I wanna file charges on everybody. Where are my sponsors? Somebody. United States of Illinois. Pancakes and duster. It's a turn up.
Welcome to Feral Friday. I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it was gonna go into this silent Heather. Heather gave us a live stream today, but it's silent for the first little bit, then she gets talking again. Thanks to Loco Coco, she put it through an AI lip reading thing. I was going through a whole bunch of AI lip reading things. I couldn't get one that worked, at least not online. I didn't even think to use an app, so Loco Coco is smart. There's a lot of stuff that happened today, I guess, like in the court document world. We'll get into that. We can do the first. I haven't even read the lip reading thing from the AI, so we can get into that first, because this is what it was like forever. So while she was like this, here, let me just pull it up here. On Loco Coco's page, we have a lip reading transcript. I don't know why that's so small. Okay, I can't make that any bigger. I mean, should be okay. So, let me see. Talk, Heather. and we'll talk. I had to deal with these people in the presence of my doctor, who are therapists in an authorized third party. This is like, this might be completely accurate, but it's going to get be as good as we get. We're going to use it. Yeah, we're going to use it. We're going to pick it this way and a wish. Thank you. Weird sleep became a thing of experience that I couldn't have needed a moving truck or a van or anything, because it was just everything like across the street. This place, first of all, if you look around at where I'm at right now, this space of time and this space of society and this geographical place, the urban setting, you can see that there are apartments for $700 a month, $900 a month, etc., and so forth. It's been very weird because every time I secure sponsorships, it got into the next place. There's this overwhelming diversity where it's like people don't want to see this. Student, nice person to nice liars, and it would be really weird and got difficult to do that, but I'd rather be at home relaxing, working on next stages of my career. Like, parts of this does sound like Heather Gillespie. Then being, subjected to narcissistic behaviors, but I have been documenting everything, and we'll see what happens with it, hopefully. And 15, if you know everyone who has played a part in this, it will all be exposed for the part that they've played. And if they did something positive and beneficial for the situation, then they'll be, rewarded. And if they did something really bogus and wrong, bogus is one of Heather's words, especially when you're 15, when you're 15, I don't know what that's about. What the rest of you, the rest of your team, would you have to say about this? What exactly is it to be rescued from a situation where your home is being threatened from you, and your monthly is being threatened to be taken down, and you don't feel safe there anymore because it's just, you're getting evicted. Because it's just as I said before, it doesn't add up. Everyone is using their name and their names 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 and their names. Yeah, I got out there. And it should not be permitted in this environment at this level. So people should be. And then I thought we'd be at the place, I think it's 6, no.
Narratives and
there we go.
Who are
or something or other.
the people who are most guilty of these
So this was today.
things are the people who are actually the people who are most guilty of setting people up like this and circulating false narratives and all of those things typically have the dirtiest fucking hands of all.
Yeah,
I've said it a million times. My team and the people who I interact with, we don't believe in setting people up to fail. We believe in teaching people exactly what the expectation is without question, without any, without.
Did I miss I might have missed I was trying to set everything up. Hold on a second. Where the fuck is this thing? There it is. Being crazy. If I'm remembering correctly, she starts off like, I don't want my makeup business being taken over by a trans person. I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
The people who are most guilty of these things are the people who are actually, the people who are most guilty of setting people up like this and circulating false narratives and all of those things typically have the dirtiest fucking hands of all.
Maybe I did.
I've said it a million times. My team and the people who I interact with, we don't believe in setting people up to fail. We believe in teaching people exactly what the expectation is without question, without any, without having to wonder, and then coaching the person until they're able to deliver on that expectation. I feel like a lot of these other teams have been concerned with only capitalizing off of people who are already being harmed and who are already being exploited. There is no reason why I should be in competition with a trans male. So
This is what I remember.
male with a dick, no uterus, who wants to steal my makeup contract from me because he wants to feel pretty.
What makeup contract did she get?
I want to fucking feel pretty too. I've also given birth to 4 children. What the fuck? I want to do my makeup contract myself. No, I don't want to hire a trans because he feels ugly and wants to feel pretty. What the fuck? Like, great, go and fucking feel pretty. Not at my expense. I've also been raped, robbed, beaten, abused, locked outside, separated from my children. So yeah, me too. I want to fucking feel pretty too.
She has to be talking about Xavier, but I don't understand.
The fuck?
I don't know. I don't
And
get
no,
it, man.
I'm not a man and I'm not a
DJ Alien Hippie. I love you, DJ Alien Hippie.
trans. I'm a straight, heterosexual female with a uterus where I grew at least 4 humans. Okay? Shit. I mean, it's absolutely obscene. It's ridiculous. And as I've said a million times, the fact that I've reported it to local authorities and national authorities so many times, as well as the general public, as well as my sponsor group, as well as my immediate family and friend group,
Sponsors, where you at?
as well as NBC, ABC, who's NBC is 5, ABC is 7, 2, which is CBS.
She did used to make posts where she was sending emails out, and then if you look at the list of people she sent it to, it was all of these. It was like news, all these news stations, and like the Pope. Probably not the Pope, but like all these people that are not reading her fucking shit, going.
Fox News, and who is the Channel 9, WGN. So none of this is going, undetected. None of this is happening in secret. And for that, I have even more reason to believe that solutions should be on the horizon. And by solutions, I mean, get rid of all these fucking disgusting tents all around Wilson, all around Lakeshore Drive. That shit is ugly. It's an eyesore.
She lived in a tent. What do you just don't want them to have no tents? What if you can't find a place? I don't know if she found a place or not. Imagine, there's been theories on the internet that her and Xavier are going to move into some like old person's place and they're going to rent a room from them. That's a recipe for disaster.
People are living filthy. You cannot possibly be clean if you are having a tent pitched in a fucking field of grass. How on earth could you be clean?
I guess she wasn't clean the whole time.
It's rained every day for the last week. When Xavier and I were pregnant, when I was pregnant, living in Belmont Harbor in a tent when they were refusing a shelter, every single time it ran, Xavier would wheelchair
Rained?
me with a huge basket of all our blankets, clothes,
Rain.
every fucking thing we had to the laundromat, and we would wash it. If you don't have money for
They were at the yacht club with the hairdryers.
laundry, you most
I wonder what the yacht club's electricity bills like that winter.
certainly can ask people for $2, right?
High.
That's completely
Probably
realistic,
fucking high.
right? No, it is not possible to live clean and
In the ran.
healthy while being homeless by doing everything that is morally and ethically considered lawful. No, it is not. They will expect you to starve. They will expect you to live in discomfort. They will expect you to wait on having money to clean yourself, etc. and so forth. It's not right. It's unacceptable. And I don't want to belong to or even visit any fucking group that treats its citizens that way. Period.
You refused to leave Chicago, but okay.
They need to clean up all that shit on the north side. It's gross. There's literally, I would guess, probably like close to 100 tents on Lakeshore Drive in Wilson right now. It's fucking ugly, it's terrible, and it's inhumane. And after they're done with all of that, they need to figure out why in God's name I haven't seen my child in 4 weeks. They also need to figure out a way to be excluded from a tremendous lawsuit, civil lawsuit against them for putting me in danger repeatedly over and over and over and over again, forcing me to collect data and information on.
Does Brooke think you're gonna cancel the lawsuits out? I'm gonna sue the city of Illinois after they held me in contempt of court. We're gonna get into that. I don't know what order I want to do this in, so we did it in this order because this is a short stream.
Their behalf for goals that they are serving for their own purpose, not goals that I'm serving for mine. And if there was a need for me to collaborate with someone for the best interest of some other individual, it should be clearly communicated to me, not just stolen from me while my eyes are closed or I'm asleep.
No, that's just when you get Botox.
I have been more than kind. I have been more than accepting. I have been more than open-minded. I have been more than patient.
Talking about the same Heather Gillespie here?
My patients have been patient.
No. You wouldn't have said everybody's name and stuff.
So that's what's going on now. And that's it. You know, hopefully I'll find a better place that's more suited for me, for my needs, for my children to come and visit, you know. And if it's just a studio again this time, then it's just a studio again this time. But the fact of the matter is I'm
patient.
far more educated and equipped to do probably about 1,000 jobs that my peers at this moment are not educated or equipped to do.
Who are your peers? Fucking Xavier?
To perform, and they're being paid.
Of course you can outperform Xavier. Come on, man.
More money than I am. They're not being shuffled out of their own apartment, but I am. They're not being subjected to and met with this controversy and adversity, nor have any of them been separated from their children. So I'd like to remind everyone of those things when you continue
Must not be Xavier then.
to just name some random third party as Heather's son or Heather. They're pissed off because they keep on giving a quote unquote the role of my friends and family to random doppelgangers that aren't really my friends and family so that they could secure the resources and funding that my friends and family were supposed to be securing. And for that reason, it's not advisable for me to.
What? That they were supposed to be securing. Doppelgangers are taking the money from your family. It sounds like some James Soroka shit. It doesn't even make sense. Heather Gillespie doesn't make sense anymore. She can't yap about what she wants to talk about. She's yapping about just made up nonsense.
Move around. I was supposed to stay in my apartment. I have a 2-year lease.
Wow,
so when the people who help me and the sponsors come back looking for me,
no more sponsors.
and there's no way to keep track of my phone number and there's no way to find me, that's why they're strategically trying to move me out of my apartment early.
Well, maybe it was just a troll. Maybe that was just a troll to piss off Heather. Like a sponsor was going to give her money. I was like, yeah, I'll give you money so you can do a photo shoot. Because she'd be like, yeah, I need $100 for a photo shoot. But then she'd just buy tinfoil and wrap herself in tinfoil or something. So maybe that was the makeup contract. And they're like, psych, I'm giving it to Xavier. She's like, you fucking trans people are stealing my makeup contract.
And making a lot of adversity and problems for me along the way.
Yeah, this was from today.
And, you know, it would be really, really unfair of this court to continue on the path that they've been continuing. In one breath, they're alleging that there's some sort of mental health concern, that I have been too stressed out and unable to protect my children from the victimizations of which I've encountered.
That's an interesting way to spin it. No, you're like diagnosed as having paranoid personality disorder with traits of narcissism. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to have get help for that. So that's, like I said, an interesting way to put it. Thank you, Sam, for becoming a good little angel.
That is not a reason to take a child from a mother in a government that is developed.
Oh, I thought that was gonna. Ashley, where you at?
Listen. Yo, something I noticed is this cold weather always makes me look high because I'm out in the elements and it
Oh, that's
dries
rough.
your eyes out. I always look stoned.
At Kylie Mikey super chatted $3.44.
Thank you, Kylie. Thank you for the 5. I'll put on just the Heather ones. I forgot about that.
You don't allow a mother to be raped and then say, oh, well, you got raped, so since you can't fucking...
Trigger warnings. By the way, Heather says some crazy stuff sometimes.
...ability of the United States government to protect men and women from being sexually assaulted. That is the responsibility of the United States government, of the government of any developed society. So if the United States government or any other third party have put me in a position to be sexually assaulted or harmed or prevented from utilizing any sort of rental assistance, etc., and so forth, that's the issue that needs to be addressed. Yes, there is a price tag for suffering.
You're the one preventing yourself from getting, you're in your own way. That's what I'll say.
Right? And I've suffered a tremendous amount.
I'm really bad at doing 2 things at once.
So
Oh no,
run
those
me
are
my check.
Heather's. Oh, don't do that now, Heather. Okay, so give me 1 second here. We don't need this up right now. Brooke. Calling the attorney Heather? Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Heather. That's Dave. 10 hot guys. Okay. There's too many variations of the sound bites now. They're all over the fucking place. Okay. So, check this out. Local Coco tagged me this today, and I appreciate her because this is some crazy shit. I have it up over here, so I'm just gonna go to that so we can see it better. Heather Gillespie. This is the other thing I wanted to show you guys before we get into it. This is the only stream, and then it goes 3 months. This one is from January. So Heather Gillespie deleted all of her streams, all those crazy fucking streams. She deleted them. So I wanted to play bits of just 2 of them where she said all the fucking people's names to show like why I think she deleted them. But that's a lot of stuff to delete. That's pretty crazy. So there's this was on 420. It all started on 420, this contempt of court thing. 420 is a magical day, you guys. So basically, on the 13th, she named everybody. And then on the 20th, I guess they filed a motion to hold her in contempt. Criminal contempt. Criminal contempt, yo. And this is the thing involving Weston. Her kid, she had a hearing today, actually, which is interesting. This has nothing to do with the eviction, by the way. So she is being evicted as well. She had to get out by today. It looks like she did get out. She has to go back for that on May 6th. And as long as she's complied, then she won't have an eviction on her record. And as far as I know, she's complied with that. But I was more interested in this today. On the 27th, it says, based on corresponding exhibits admitted into evidence, it looks like the motion was granted for the criminal contempt. So the next court case is going to be on June 18th. June 18th, Heather might be found guilty for criminal contempt of court. So I was like, we'll ask Gemini. We'll ask AI. I took a screenshot and I was like, explain this to me, good sir. So he said, the AI, I don't know if it's a guy or not, said this image is a screenshot from Cook County, blah, blah, blah. Despite it being a probate course, criminal contempt, this usually means that someone is accused of, well, this is what we're going to do. This is what I'm no law expert, but what we know about Heather Gillespie, we're going to piece together with context clues. It means that someone is accused of disobeying a direct court order or showing disrespect to the court's authority in a juvenile context. It relates to a failure to follow through with court mandated requirements. So I'm going to show examples of how she did that in a second here. The parties, people of the United States versus, sorry, people of the state of Illinois versus Heather Gillespie. Didn't say that doesn't matter. They just said that they probably just tweaked that for some reason. It's in a weird category on the thingy. So blah 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 blah. I said, could she go to jail for mentioning the judge's name, lawyer's name, social worker's names? AI said, in Illinois, an individual can potentially face jail time for disclosing specific names or confidential information if that disclosure violates a direct court order. Because the case in the image is a criminal contempt matter in the juvenile division, strict confidentiality rules apply. Here's how it works in the practice. So gag orders, we know that she even said she had a gag order. Juvenile court proceedings are typically closed to the general public to protect the privacy of minors. If a judge has issued a gag order on a specific directive prohibiting parties from naming the individuals involved, including lawyers, social workers, or minors' identity, which she has as well, publicly mentioning them on social media or elsewhere could be seen as an indirect criminal contempt. Potential penalties if a person is found in criminal contempt for willingly, which I'm pretty sure she did, because she even said, I'm going to play, there's a part where she's like, don't talk about the people, and then she named all the people. Disobeying such an order, a judge in Illinois can impose the following punitive sanctions. So incarceration up to 6 months in county jail, fines up to $500 per violation. I think we should tally up the violations in this streams, and then probation, continued monitoring to ensure future compliance. Obstruction of justice, I don't know what this is about. Even without a specific order, if a disclosure is found to be conduct calculated to embarrass, hinder, or obstruct a court and its administration of justice. It can be prosecuted as contempt. I don't know if that applies here. She was just told not to mention certain things, and she went out of her way to specifically mention it. And then I asked if they could break down basically just the sequence of events and how they unfolded. And they said, so the court issues rule to show cause, which was on the 23rd. The most critical entry, a petition to show cause, is essentially the court asking, why shouldn't you be held in contempt? So it looks like Heather failed that part. And then evidence in motion. Motion granted means the judge agreed with the request made by one of the parties, which I'm pretty sure is the state in this instance. The comment based on corresponding exhibits admitted into evidence suggests that the judge looked at the physical proof, which I think is the videos. This could be things like social media screenshots, emails, or recordings, and found them sufficient to move the case forward. Latest updates, continuance. So it means it got continued, basically, which we know from the other image is set for June 18th and gives both sides more time to prepare their arguments or evidence regarding the contempt charge. So that's what we got. That's what we got, guys. Betty Davis, I was thinking for the floating heart. Sorry, I hate when I have to read. I can't read chat and read this at the same time, right? Was that it? Was that all I wanted to tell you guys about that? I think so. And now we're gonna go watch the videos where she violated all the things. That's what we're gonna do. Sorry, they're on different things. That's why I was like, I thought I had this. So this was the day that she went crazy on the 13th. I don't know when exactly she starts mentioning people. I know in the other video when. It's about between 6 and 10 minutes. She goes pretty crazy and starts mentioning. And I just want to like count all the times, because if that's $500 a time, that's going to be a lot of money. I don't know.
Post-traumatic stress symptoms that have been intentionally curated by these people. I would like very much to move forward with my life. I go to the gym at 6 a.m. every day.
Let me know if you can hear that.
I use marijuana to treat my PTSD. I just bought myself some. I use dispensaries like Nirvana, Ascend, etc. and so forth. I just purchased myself some medication to which Xavier has removed it from my ability to ingest. In addition to that, he is... Get out of my purse. Get out of my purse, please.
Stole something from me.
Those are mine. I did not steal anything.
You did.
Excuse me.
You just grabbed something from
This is my purse and we're in my apartment. Look at this. You're going to prison. I have you on live. This is my bag. You do not have permission or consent to touch my
You
belongings.
just stole it from...
This is my home. You are not on my lease and you have no legal right to be here.
This part's just good. So how long is this? Actually, hold on. Let me check. 22 minutes. I think we could, like, you guys want to watch it? We just go through it, and every time we hear her mention something she's not supposed to, we'll put like a little tick.
I'm leaving.
I love you. We
Fuck
have a
you,
child
you fucking
together.
whore.
I've done nothing to you.
Fuck you, you fucking prostitute.
Because this whole stream's pretty crazy. There's not a lot of downtime.
So anyways, I've been trying to get to the gym at 6 a.m. like every other day. Xavier treats me like this randomly. He has no mental health disorder. DCFS has refused to allow us to speak to my attorney or the judge in about 4 months. My visits with Weston have been...
So hasn't named anyone yet, but she's getting there.
And creepy, sexually harassing, asking me what dick size I like, if I'm a swinger. It's been 15 weeks since they've allowed a call to go through to my daughter, Viviana. I would like to indict everyone involved. I've gone to law enforcement about 10,000 times. They call me crazy. If I don't sit down and be abused,
Look at Xavier. Sorry, but like, I don't know.
I'm crazy. So if I don't let them go through my bag, steal my medication, rape me when they want, I'm crazy. I would like to indict. My son is being held by the DCFS. He's 2 years old. I've never
Xavier needs the utmost quiet. But he leaves her.
missed a
I
visit.
didn't send him. No, I'm just kidding. But I might murder him. No, just so
At Velvet D3360 super chatted $1.99. Musical note, wake up, it's the first of the month. Musical note.
Thank you, Velvet. Thank you for the 5 or the 2. It's the same color as the 5. We'll pretend it's 5. I forgot that it is. I have memberships I can gift you guys here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready. Bam! Happy 1st of the month, you guys.
And I've never done anything wrong. I have a gym membership. I go every single day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, that's something we care about.
For the last week and a half, they've not allowed me to go to the gym other than 2 times. I am not okay. I am being withheld my right to exercise at the gym. I am being threatened to be thrown out of my apartment by May 1st, even though I followed all the rules, paid my rent, and have a lease agreement that does not expire till May 2027. I have done absolutely nothing wrong.
They didn't want you there anymore.
I have clearly articulated all I need to be okay is to go to the gym, visit my son, and go to work. I do those things every single day without exception and without fail. This is unacceptable. This is physical abuse. This is sexual
Except all the time she said that she didn't make it there, but okay.
abuse. This is exploitation. Xavier doesn't act this way. Every once in a while I wake up and there's a fucking person here with a hair clip on that looks like Xavier's hair, claiming to be Xavier, and he calls me these names. I've never been a prostitute in my life. I don't even have any men that I talk to. I have no friends. My phone is under isolation and being monitored. In addition to that, I was an Uber driver for the last, I don't know, 2 years. The only interaction with any woman or man that I've had since I've met Xavier has come while working. I don't know who this person is who's standing in my house making these claims against me on camera going.
So as a baby, I was a cyborg. Baby cyborg Heather.
At Vegas struck us 12.25 super chatted $2. We need Dylan update too.
I forgot about that. Did I put that in the thing? Hold on. Where is the thing? Thank you for the 2, Vegas. I appreciate you. I have a playlist here. She got evicted like 4 years ago at the same day, so we were gonna play on one of these. Her getting evicted from that time, and then some other videos. I don't have it. I should have had it. Hold on. We're gonna put it there now because I'll forget. Give me 1 second, you guys. Actually, how am I gonna do that? What we have to do, I think. Actually, don't worry, I'll do this down here.
Through my purse, stealing my medication from me openly and on camera. This is not Xavier. Xavier doesn't wear a hair clip-in. Xavier comes to all of the visits. He lives with me. He has been with me for 5 years without any fucking days away from each other. Okay, so there is clearly a fucking problem here. Clearly. They can look the other way and let these people bludgeon me and stab me and fucking rape me and then say I'm the one who has a mental health problem. They're fucking stealing my medication, locking me in places.
That's not me giving a thumbs up to Heather. That might look bad. No, it's like queued up to Dylan getting the cops called on him and shit.
And the judge is
They're supposed to get married.
signed to my case with Weston no longer works there. What the fuck do you mean the judge no longer works there? I have been calling my attorney, Ellen Sidney Wise.
Okay, we need a tally thing. I guess I could just, can I open up like a thing to draw on to tally?
Every single fucking day. Every fucking day. Every day. They don't let a single call get through to her. They've taken my budget multiple times. They have literally bent me over and fucked me repeatedly. And I have begged you people. I have fucking begged you. Please don't let them hurt me anymore. Please. I need to leave now. I needed to leave 30 minutes ago when I asked you to please get your things and go to the other side of the door.
Can you just show me what you stole?
I took a lighter. I didn't fucking steal anything. It's mine. This is my house. Get your things and go to the other side of the door. And understand that this response is after about an hour and a half of sobbing and begging them to please just let me go to the gym. Get the fuck out of my way. I am a member of the United States of American citizenship, a natural-born citizen of this country. I have rights. You cannot hold me in my apartment. You cannot rape me. You cannot steal from me. What the fuck? We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish
Did she mention anyone else while I was doing that? I don't think so.
justice, ensure domestic tranquility. Provide for the common defense, really? Like raping women? Like separating women from their kids? Like creating 6 different fake diagnoses and putting them on file at a courthouse so that I can't see my children? This is fucking disgusting. corrupt. You people deserve prison time. This is not for entertainment and I do not consent. I want nothing to fucking do with this.
I'm content.
Move to the other side of the door. I need to leave. I need to go. I told you last night I need to leave at 6:20. 6:20. It's 7 a.m. already.
Is that a dog bed? I didn't really pay attention too close to Xavier last time.
Yes. We love MILFs. Who doesn't love a good MILF?
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.05. Has Egg got no pants on? Feral, thanks Steve Hart hands medium skin tone sparkle smile with a halo.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you for the 3. He doesn't have pants on. I also think that, I'm wondering, like, why would they have a dog bed? Does Xavier sleep on a dog bed? Hold on. Watch him.
I
What is this?
need to go.
Like, I don't know what it was, and then he turned it? I can't do the frame by frame thing. Actually, can I do the frame by frame thing? Oh. Yeah, see, it looks weird. Like, it has like an inline. Anyways, that would be crazy if Xavier slept on a dog bed.
Oh, I told you last night I need to leave at 6:20. 6:20. It's 7 a.m. already. You see what I'm dealing with, right? You see what I'm dealing with?
Things would be worse.
My eyes are so fucking swollen from crying I can barely even open them. You see what the fuck I'm dealing with, right?
She did. She lost the apartment. She was supposed to be out by today. She is out. This is just so we're watching this to see how many times she mentions stuff she's not supposed to, because now she's in criminal contempt into courts.
Get on the other side of the fucking door now. I have to go. I need to lock my door.
Bye-bye. Thank you for being a good little angel for 7 months. I appreciate you.
I've never, in my entire life, in my entire fucking life, in my whole fucking life, I have never missed a holiday, a birthday with my children. We are in April. I bought this
Just an empty bag.
for my kids' Valentine's gifts and Easter baskets. They have not
Is that a thing? Parents giving their kids Valentine's Day gifts?
allowed me to even make the kids Valentine's. All they make me do is fucking jump when they say jump, go where they say go, sit where they say fucking sit. I need to leave now. Please move to the other side of the door. Please leave my...
They're causing me to have to urinate. They are remotely, with robotics, making me have to use the restroom at inopportune times when it is almost impossible. They have remotely forced me to urinate on myself in my car, remotely.
At me underscore esco underscore edits super chatted $9.99.
Thank you, Miesco. I appreciate you.
My medication.
Thank you for the 10. Thanks for the
No,
beans.
okay, then do it. I have to go now. Get out of my house, Xavier. I need to go. No! You should get in the car and be a man and a husband. Now he's gay. Now he wants to wear high heel shoes. Now he's straight again. Now he's confused. Now
Now he's taking your makeup contracts.
I'm the problem. Now fuck me, he doesn't love me anymore. Now fuck me, I'm a prostitute. Now fuck me, I'm a crackhead. I don't smoke crack. I've never tried crack in my life. I'm not a prostitute. I've never been a prostitute in my life. What the fuck is wrong with you people? And for those of you who are not at the emotional level of understanding to know what it means to be narcissistically abused,
Mud Pit. I missed you, Mud Pit.
manipulated, separated from your family, raped, robbed, separated from your fucking income source. This is what the fuck it looks like.
Don't send your employer miscarriages, and they might keep your employment. Oh, and don't get a bunch of tickets and stuff. That referenced something she got fired for way back when, but the most recent firing is because you kept getting tickets and shit and being a danger to society. Like running into people. Should I play that? I don't even know where that is. I don't even know where weapons are. There's what she was like driving some people around and she drove into people. Or things.
And they are forcing me to get upset like this. They are intentionally inflicting PTSD upon me. Hear me. They are intentionally inflicting PTSD upon me. And I want to ask you, if you have diabetes and someone puts sugar water in a fucking
Miscarriage. It's a lot to get into.
syringe and injects it into
just, you know, if you want to explain it, chat.
your veins and you die, is that person liable for murder?
She's saying a lot of crazy stuff here. I'm trying to...
Pretty sure that they are, right? Pretty sure. So when you take a woman who has been raped, robbed, beaten, abused, thrown outside, separated from her family, separated from her fucking resources, separated from her assets, forced to fucking do God knows what, over and 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 over again, calling the police almost...
It's bad when Xavier's telling me to shut up. Xavier can take a lot of fucking nonsense.
every single day, begging for fucking mercy, begging for fucking grace, begging the fucking cops to do their fucking job. A police officer beat the fuck out of me at 14 weeks pregnant with Weston. 14 weeks.
I don't know if her saying Weston counts. Well, nah, probably not, right?
I don't play for the streets. I'm not a player in your game. I'm a woman, Heather Gillespie. I worked at Northwestern Hospital for 6 years as the administrator of endocrinology and rheumatology. They injected half of my face with Botox while I was asleep. More than 100 fucking units. I have been begging them to fucking stop hurting me. Get out of my house. I have to go.
There is a crazy website that I can't really show, but they have an employment history section on it, and it's pretty accurate and crazy. Want to see the employment section? If I pop it like this, pop it like it's not, I think that'll work. Wow. Maybe not. Yeah? Hold on. That's scary. It like threw me way somewhere I don't really want to go. And I'm scared. Okay, no, I think we're good. Look at this employment history. Oh, it's all see-through. Whoa. That's not supposed to be like that. But, can you guys read it? I think you guys can read it. Maybe? Maybe if I put it over this way. No, you guys can read it. What am I talking about? Anyways, 10 years of experience in healthcare, executive calendar manager, hospital administrator, front and back end medical office, clinical medical assistant, calling patients with test results, changes in medication dosing, diabetic education, diabetic instruction, glucometer instruction, insulin instruction, nutrition, insulin pump instruction, Graves' disease, hypothyroidism, thyroiditis, adrenal insufficiency, rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmune support. These are just, Heather Gillespie says she's had these jobs. These aren't really jobs, but she said they are before in the past. Support person, administrative support, cardiology practice, clinical support for sterile procedures, laser vein ablation, spider veins, varicose veins, hospitality, planning, bartending, housekeeper, power washing, boats, i.e. boatings, DoorDash, Dasher of the Month, assist bankers and attorneys, sales, renewable energy sales, sunglasses sales. I do remember the sunglasses sales, waist trainer sales, direct-to-consumer sales endeavors, nurse, personal trainer, getter, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how in Canada. La Fitness. I call it La Fitness. It's fancier that way. Lyft, Uber, and Instacart. And she got let go from Uber. I don't think she does Instacart anymore. But what a resume, huh?
I already answered that.
You're not gonna...
Xavier, if you want to go, then go. I have to go to the gym. I don't fucking feel good.
Am I gonna be able to get...
Oh my God. Xavier and I are in a committed monogamous relationship. To my knowledge, Xavier has never cheated on me, and I know for fact I have never not one time cheated on him. So if there are men caught in a corruption or extortion scandal, I have nothing to do with it, nor have I ever. They love to make me
Sounds like Dylan.
look and feel ugly because they say that as I look and feel uglier, people will feel less sorry for the things that they're doing to me and not want to help me anymore. That's why they fucking destroyed my reputation, so that they could get away with more oppression. I am not here to fucking describe how to be victimized. They've destroyed my life, dude. They've destroyed my fucking life.
She destroyed her life. It's kind of sad, but like not. No one destroyed your life but you, dude.
Over and over, and I
Bad decisions. Don't make bad decisions.
just keep fucking fixing it, and they just come back and fuck it up again. I don't do shit. I wake up, I go to the gym, I go to visit my son, I go to work for 6 to 12 hours as long as my body will go until it fucking collapses. And then I'm back to dealing with this again. Ugh. This is not content, this is documentation. My rights as a citizen of this country have been violated way too many times to count. I have a lease agreement to live in this apartment.
You can, if you violate the lease, then they can get you, they can evict you. And they did. And that's life. And that sucks, but like you can't fight an eviction. It doesn't make sense.
I am in court for eviction. I have court again May 6th and an agreement that if I leave by May 1st, there will be no eviction on my record.
So that's important, I guess, to know, because that's the other thing that's going on too.
I have about 100 fucking police reports to prove that I have been being gang stalked, abused, raped, robbed, beaten up, sexually beaten up, physically beaten up, psychologically exhausted. All of the shit is on fucking file. I woke up at 6 a.m. after telling you yesterday we need to leave at this time to go to the gym. You intentionally engaged in abusive action against me, both on and off camera, until I could not take it anymore, that I literally started hyperventilating and turned my phone on to record what you were doing.
So they're just supposed to go out the door as soon as they wake up? Like they open their eyes and they're at the door? That's poor planning.
And this is not the first time that you people have fucking done this shit.
You think she's still there? That'd be crazy if she's still there.
Get your things and move to the other side.
She goes live tonight drunk. I don't know where else to go, guys. I'm not going back to the streets.
Of my fucking door. They call this a roll, where they roll Xavier, where they bring in women to have sex with Xavier to incentivize him to say bad things about me, to give relief to other people. They cut my hair, they cut 6 inches
I don't think Xavier's interested in that, to be honest.
off my fucking hair, dude, in 2019. They burned my hair off with bleach. They fucking burned my hair off with bleach in 2019. It took me 6 years to grow my hair back, and they fucking cut it without my permission. They did Botox on half of my face without my fucking permission. While I was asleep, they rendered me unconscious and fucking shot my face up. It's now 7:05 when I leave for the gym at 6:30 a.m. every fucking day.
I should do a short for mentioning all the people after this. Just because that's probably important.
Oh. This is a week and a half of my schedule being fucking destroyed. My peace being fucking destroyed. This is not fair, not legal, not lawful, and morally bankrupt.
Xavier's terrible at protecting her too. If like, yeah, they're like, I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, chloroform her while she's sleeping or something. And take an expensive drug and put it in her head. So people won't help her? It's very conspiratorial.
They take the real Xavier, the one with a dick and balls, and they allow him to go do, or force him to go do I don't know what, and then they put this fucking lesbian in my fucking house who pretends to be Xavier and wears a fucking hair clip. And what am I supposed to do? I've called the police hundreds of times. They all just gaslight me. Oh, that's not happening, Heather. There's nothing wrong here. What? Third night in a row of 5 hours of sleep or less, being abused, being
5 hours is pretty good.
fucking all this shit. I
Used to run off like 3 hours. 5 hours is alright.
want nothing to do with you people. I swear to God on my life. I hope that you fucking suffer exactly as the way you fucking made me suffer. Times 10. I have to go now. And I want to let you all know, not Lewis, not Dylan, not Orlando, never has a man grabbed my bag and gone through my bag in my house, and when I asked him to stop, not stopped.
Those are her exes. Someone was asking in comments, I can't remember, but they were like, how many baby daddies does she have? So, 3 if we're including Xavier.
I didn't take anything from your bin. And what bin? You mean the bins I bought for you? In my home, where I pay the rent and I live and have a legal lease agreement in my name, where I support you and love you and cook for you
Oh yeah, well Dylan's not a baby daddy.
and clean for you and take care of you and allow you to live for free? I took a lighter so you can tear up my things? Call me a prostitute? Fucking put hands on me?
Later on, Xavier apologizes in the back. He's like, sorry, when they're doing their kids stream, sorry kids for how I acted earlier. And then they're back to being best of friends.
This is all curated, all of it. All of it. We have no problems, everything's fine, and then randomly it's like they flip a switch. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do now is, for documentation, we're gonna take a happy couple, make them unhappy, turn the live on so that we can get documentation of it, and now our narrative will be further supported. I don't consent to any of this. I would like everyone indicted.
Xavier's still looking for the lighter.
I want to fucking go home. I'm a woman with a uterus and a fucking
Why should we say that?
vagina and breasts. I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I have 4 kids.
If you were a man, it'd be okay to be treated like this, apparently, and be homeless and all that. But a woman with a uterus who's had 4 kids, just fucking everything should be given to her, I guess.
4 children.
Not if you treat your children like shit and you don't really do anything for them. It's been years. It's been fucking years, bro. How can you still be like, oh, I'm a mother? You're not. You're not anymore. You haven't done... Anyways. I'll go off on a rant. They're Valentine's in the cause. Mom of the year.
They've been trying to steal my apartment since I got it. They have been sending in bulk, and I've already reported this to the police, who refused to give me a police report hundreds of times. And then, after they've refused to give me a police report, some lady got in my Uber and started telling me that the police don't respond anymore. That the police have been defunded and there is no police presence. Not where I live, bitch! Not in the city of Chicago.
This is a random person who she was driving an Uber, by the way.
We have police here. But you wouldn't know it because they don't come or help or do shit. For me, anyways. I don't know if they do for you guys, but not
They arrested you for standing in the rain. No fucking socks.
for me. They already used me for the whole BLM. Let's show people how black people feel when they call the police for help and the police don't come. Let's use Heather, a white person, to show her how it feels to be abused by the police, how black people are. They have forced me into this fucking hellhole paradigm for the last 6 years. Oh,
That's really gonna hit with the audience. That's gonna get the sponsors back.
oh my God.
I'm gonna open this, but if we're yelling at each other, that guy's just gonna start recording.
You don't say.
It's knock you like your mom. Let's go.
You deserve to be incarcerated. I have not treated my enemies.
At least Xavier can behave in court and on social media for the most part. I mean, like, he had that one bad night where he was like, fuck Dick, blah, blah, save it for Dr. Gable. But he didn't violate any court orders or anything like that. And it sounds like Xavier can behave in court too. So if you end up if you get incarcerated for being an idiot, that'd be very ironic.
In the way that you have treated me. Xavier would never treat me the way that you do. Move to the other side
I mean, he is.
of the door.
The dick pics. Xavier's dick still top 5 streams of all time.
Let me fucking go, man. Please. They make me ugly. They say I'm a man. I'm not a fucking man.
I think they are just voices in her head sometimes. The chatter.
They try to force me back into doing sex work. I already escaped being human sex trafficked. I have a case number with the Human Sex Trafficking Network. I was kidnapped by a man and forced to engage in sex with another man in 2018.
Local Coco actually uploaded parts of the What Up Joe podcast that is too spicy to play on this channel, and I've played it too many times. I can't play it. But she goes into detail how like she was into like cuckolding Dylan and stuff, and it was consensual. And she's mentioned it other times, like when she was crashing out in front of the church when I think she was pregnant with the twins. I don't think she was pregnant with Weston at the time. Anyways, if you're feeling sorry for Heather, I don't know if you should. You probably shouldn't.
Among other things. I already escaped all of that. So what's your plan now? You're just gonna allow Xavier to do it to me again?
Xavier said, do what to you?
Move to the other side of the door.
You're a liar.
Move to the other side of the door. Basically, Xavier's been committing a whole bunch of petty crimes out of necessity, and he's being incentivized to leave me, tell a fake story about me, incriminate me in anything. I literally do nothing. I have absolutely no criminal ties at all whatsoever.
That's a lie. When I was putting this together, I forgot she says this, or else I would have had like her charges. People have been, I don't know about people. I just saw a couple people being like, oh, she's going to be a criminal now. And I'm like, well, she's already a criminal. Anyways, I should have get that. I'll get it up the next time.
I've never been involved in a crime. David Shepard, let's revisit. And they're offering him leniency if he treats me like shit, and they call it a role.
Xavier at some point says she's a professional liar. That's what I'm listening for.
A role. So I'm done with all of this. I would like to press charges against everyone involved. No one has legal permission to be here in my home. I do have a lease agreement. They fucked up my payment plan for my tickets with the city of Chicago that have already been paid 5 or 6 times.
No, she doesn't pay her tickets. No, she has that'd be crazy if she just keeps saying she has a uterus after having a hysterectomy. She had a kid very recently. She has a uterus still.
I have the
no hysterectomy
receipts and the payment plan number. When you plug it in, there's nothing to be found. They have literally destroyed all of the stability and consistency that I have worked to put back together following being unlawfully evicted upon Dylan Smith's release from the IDOC in 2019. So Dylan came home, started stealing from my family, doing credit card fraud in my family's names without my knowledge, awareness, or permission.
Imagine giving someone permission to do credit card fraud.
Got thrown into the street. He was able to stay in my apartment. My kids had to go stay with their father. I suffered for 5 years. Xavier got me pregnant. I gave birth to Weston and finally got into housing. I don't do drugs. I use marijuana for my fucking PTSD.
She had sponsors that, first off, there was one sponsor that offered to pay for her whole housing before, and she just like ghosted them and just wanted to say her narrative. She had other sponsors. She was getting a fair amount of money. She should have just saved that fucking money and got an apartment or something. I got into housing. She had the kid to get off of the streets because the city of Chicago wouldn't pay for Heather and Xavier to just have an apartment together unless they had a kid. That's what she said this whole time she was in the tent. So fuck that. You don't have kids to get off the streets. That's stupid.
I've gone out 4 times in the last 5 years to a nightclub. 4 times in 5 years. I don't have a criminal record. I don't do anything to harm anyone. I've never cut anyone's fucking hair off against their will. I've never injected someone with Botox. I've never separated someone from their husband, their kids, their loved ones, and their attorney. My face doesn't even look like this. What the fuck is this?
It's your face. It's you.
So now it's an hour after the time I needed to leave to get my things done for my mental health, my physical health, and my just overall emotional well-being.
She was showing that she was making like $1,100 a week on Uber, and she was wasting it all on Botox and stupid shit lip fillers and crap.
I've been assaulted physically. I've been assaulted mentally. I've been humiliated in numerous ways, and this is all since 6 a.m. It's 7:05, and this is how 9 out of 10 mornings work here in my home for no reason.
A lot of this has been you crashing out, though. Like 20 minutes of that's you crashing out.
With zero provocation. After I wake up 2 to 3 times in the night crying from fear that I'm about to be raped or thrown in another fucking tent.
Yeah, she also tried to take over that guy's apartment. That was an interesting little adventure.
I don't have free will anymore, bro. They just keep on destroying my life. I say I want to do something that's good for me. They come in and they don't let me do it. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm sweating profusely, but 2 days ago it was 24 degrees. It's April in Chicago. April fucking what? 12th, 13th in Chicago, Illinois. I'm covered in my own sweat, but yesterday I was wearing a winter coat, hat, gloves, everything. Oh, that must be climate control, right? Can't get a police response for rape, but...
But we can for climate control? I don't even know how those two things go together. Her crazy fucking conspiracy. Bonnie, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Welcome, good little angels.
No, 6 months go by. I don't have to do any of this. No one harms me. I'm working every day. There are no issues, and that's not good for them. So what's the causality that someone has? What's the motivation someone has to continue to get me to fucking feel like my life is over? Like I can't fucking breathe? Like I'm being abused? What is this? You block my fucking exit to the door, corner me in my home, call me a bitch, a prostitute, among numerous other names? That's healthy, right? That's normal?
They as Xavier in this instance.
And none of it's Xavier. It's this fucking bitch with the fucking clip-on hair.
It's Xavier, bro.
And I would like to press charges against that
That's you shitting in the toilet, too.
person. That woman can go to prison.
Wait, did she say her name? I turned her down a bit because she was hurting my ears, but maybe I shouldn't have.
That's healthy, right? That's normal? And none of it's Xavier. It's this fucking bitch with the fucking clip-on hair. And I would like to press charges against that person. That woman can go to prison.
Never mind. John, fucking doppelganger Xavier. A tree. You think Xavier's being nefarious or will run a poll?
I like to use these platforms to create content. They force me to use these platforms to fucking protect my life. Nothing that I have said on here has been for entertainment. If you hear me talking about being raped or abused, it is not a joke.
Is that how it ends? No, her thing's just glitching. Oh, no, that's how it ends.
I did that I could no longer.
So this is this other stream. We're gonna skip a bit ahead here. I thought there was only one mention of that. I thought there was more. That was a crazy stream, though. This crazy lady. So around here, she starts going off about crazy stuff. Specifically here. This is where it's gonna get crazy, I think.
Don't talk about the case on the internet. Lay down on the ground, be raped and robbed.
See, don't talk about the case on the internet either. So just a little bit of context to that. and we'll see if we'll count them.
See, I have gone to the courthouse, to the basement, to the fucking clerk's office with Xavier. Xavier, how many times have we gone to Ogden in the last 4 weeks?
This is the same day, so this is right after the stream we just saw.
3 or 4? At least. And they have refused to allow us to speak to the judge or the state, to speak to the advocacy office, to speak to my own attorney, court-appointed Ellen.
This is her first name.
Has not called me back in 8 weeks. 8 weeks.
Fucking Ellen.
The court entered an order that Xavier and I were permitted 3 visits minimum, with our son for 2 hours each from the moment he was born until we go back to court to rediscuss the issue.
They're fucked at the next
They have canceled our visits more than, I would say, 1/3 of the time. To this moment at 8:24 on Monday, my visit for today has not been confirmed. I confirmed it. The DCFS caseworker responded back and said, do not text to confirm your visits. I have in writing paperwork saying if I don't text 24 hours in advance to confirm visits, they will cancel the visit. They are punishing me for doing what they asked me to do.
That was one of her other job things. Yeah, writing prescriptions.
Are punishing me for not doing what they asked me to do. They are punishing me for whatever the fuck. And they're not punishing me in a way that's normal. They're punishing me in these passive-aggressive, resentful, abusive, fucked up ways. My fucking handle, the fucking law, 6 years ago, when I started fucking telling you asshole son of a bitch pieces of shit that they were tech boxing me in, that they were raping me and keeping me from being able to call for help.
Was it V-Law like 6 years ago? Because Weston wasn't born 6 years ago. And if it was V-Law and she named her kid Weston specifically to just be that stupid acronym, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Anyways, I didn't catch that the first time we watched it.
When I told everyone that shit, they labeled me as a paranoid person and put a diagnosis as paranoid personality disorder in my son Weston's file. They said I'm his mother.
I mean, I'm going to count that one because that's specifically relating to the case that I'm pretty sure she's not. And that's regarding the juvenile involved. So we're just going to make that too.
Is mentally ill and has a paranoid personality. I have been proving for 10
Oh, just a friend. Thank you for the crazy looking gift guy, the mystery gift.
years that nothing about what the fuck has happened to me is paranoid.
You guys think it's paranoid?
So, the state's attorney, Robert Rodemeyer, Amanda Jolly, Sarah West.
2 people? That's 2 separate people, right? Put it to fucking 4?
Those are the 3 state's attorneys that are
Oh shit, those are 3 streets? Sorry. I only will make it 5.
assigned to my case. The judge is Diane Pezanowski. I've requested, because of how controversial and the conflict of interest associated with my case in general are, that this case be public, that I be permitted witnesses.
I mean, if you're involved, it's pretty much fucking public. You talk about everything.
That it be recorded, that there be transcripts provided every single court date. I've explained to the judge and the state that I have numerous times been tech boxed in, meaning my phone is not, despite the fact that I've paid the bill, is not permitted to reach internet, is not permitted.
That has nothing to do with fucking anything. Hey, courts, I can't use the internet sometimes when I'm trying to do my fucking live streams. What does that have to be? Tech box? That's what text boxing is. What a goofball.
To reach others, that I am not being able to call for help in positions of danger.
Nah, they got them satellites now. 911's gonna work anywhere.
They ignore me. Don't talk about the case on the internet, Heather. Oh! Don't talk about the case on the internet. Lay down on the ground, be raped and robbed and beaten and abused, accept fake diagnoses associated with your name, have your son be fucking handed off to whoever the fuck walks by.
And that's why I think, like, she knows that she's not supposed to be talking about any of this, and she's deliberately doing it anyways. And that's why these streams are deleted now.
Weston is 2 years old. He is supposed to be with his mother. Instead of being with me, we have been separated, and I am being tortured.
This is pretty much talking about the kids. I'm just gonna add another thing.
Been being tortured for a long fucking time. For the record, I have left
FTR.
voicemails, numerous voicemails for Lynn Pavlon.
Don't know who Lynn Pavlon is. Probably not a person we're supposed to mention.
For Robert Rodmeyer, for Sarah West, for Amanda Jolly, for the judge and whoever controls her schedule. There's someone allegedly named Christina Bourgeon, supposedly, who allegedly is the only person who can give you a court date. We've gone to the courthouse. If you look at my YouTube videos, this is what they did to me in 2019. Dylan was released from prison. They shot the show Love After Lockup.
She mentioned Dylan. That's fine.
And then this is what the fuck they did. They're repeating the exact same thing that they already once did. I went to the courts in 2019 numerous times. I filled out petitions to see judges numerous times. I was denied my rights and am still to this fucking day being denied my rights. I am a United States citizen.
United States of Illinois.
Born in this fucking country, paying taxes since I was 14 years old. 1-4.
I mean, she got shipped away to Jamaica. So I don't know. Kind of, maybe. I don't know.
They took me off my insurance. They removed my ability to accept any public assistance via welfare.
Listen.
They said,
Who the fuck is exploiting us? We need help. Help us. Okay. Good. I keep a Glock on me, motherfucker.
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.05. Forgot to mention they and them.
They and them, that's right. Thank you, Patty. Thank you for the 3.
that I am not permitted to accept Link because I owe them $900. I swear to God on my life. On my life. I don't have them a fucking penny. Nothing.
You get tickets all the time. The body cams, sorry. The traffic cams get uploaded online all the time. You're running red lights and parking places you're not supposed to, and you... We're talking about something. I was talking about the parking tickets, right?
Anytime I had a change in income, I reported it.
I haven't been able to check my fucking stats forever. I didn't realize there's 242 of you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Like the stream if you haven't. It helps. And I didn't know.
Immediately.
I just checked that. Just wanted to make sure it was working properly.
They have 4 certification fucking periods. 4. I've never withheld the amount of money I've made. They don't know how to calculate the fact that when you work Uber or Lyft, what you make from Uber or Lyft is not actually what you're making. You have to pay for...
You gotta, I don't know. She's seeing how to fucking pay taxes. That's not that great, being self-employed.
For your car. You have to pay for your gas. That is not included in your profit.
I hate taxes, but...
They don't fucking listen to me. Ask those people. Those high school graduates. They know what the fuck they're doing, right? They don't know.
They probably know how to pay their taxes.
Their ass from a hole in the fucking ground. They don't know how to calculate profit. They don't know how to fucking be ethical. They don't know how to fucking be fair. They stole my Cadillac Escalade and sold it at auto auction without my permission.
It's Cadillac CTS.
After I finished making my last payment on it. They have been stalking me intermittently, both online and electronically, as well as in person ever since.
When did it turn into an Escalade?
I just got this apartment a year ago. I signed a 2-year lease. My landlord terminated my lease.
Xavier, expedite the process. Xavier, hurry up! Hurry up! Here's Norman! Xavier!
At Rocky Ramirez 831 super chatted $4.99. Sounds like 98% of all Chicago's crimes happen to Haifa. Allegedly. Lol.
Allegedly. Yeah, it seems like every criminal is up in Heather's shit for some reason. Thank you for the 5, Rocky.
Early, and I need to be out by May 1st because my house is being met with bulk. I'm talking 7 foot tall worth of boxes piled up of condoms, HIV testing kits, and Bibles, all addressed to Heather GoPro Solo Hobo.
Don't endorse it, but that's pretty fucking crazy. Could you imagine? I can't imagine why they would want her evicted.
They have physically held me down and forced me to cut my arm with a razor blade
No, that didn't happen. I don't know why she's saying that.
so that they could continue to tell people that I'm mentally unstable.
She did a photo shoot, actually, where she showed herself doing that. I can't show it because that would severely violate YouTube's terms of service, but that's nonsense, Heather.
They have raped me multiple times. Rape, not just robbery, rape, as
That's what she said.
in inserting their sexual organ into mine
Stop, Heather.
without my fucking desire or permission.
You're gonna make Xavier color outside the lines. He's trying to do his coloring book back there.
And for the record, none of this is for
One of these days, actually, we're gonna get a traffic cam where she runs a red light, and all we're gonna see in the window is her going. I remember that day.
entertainment. This is not a joke.
We could probably actually sync. They usually have this time stamped. We could just be like, oh yeah, she was live this date this time. Sync it up.
just got a smell of chicken teriyaki. Smells like ketchup. Smells like fucking ketchup.
At Chris-NM9 Uch super chatted $5. HLG for never has a video called Heather's Mum in Utah that has evidence she wasn't sent to Jamaica.
Thank you for the 5, Chris. I'll check it out after. I talked to Heather's family who said that she did go to Jamaica, so that'd be very strange and conflicting. But I'll check it out and see what's up with that.
This is not me
I appreciate you letting me know.
seeking attention. I don't give two fucks about attention. I care about stability, making enough money to provide for my children, and not being, and that's pretty much it at this point. You know, at this point, they don't fucking give me too much room to have desires outside of that.
At least we're not mentioning more people.
Yes, we love MILFs. Who doesn't love a good MILF?
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $5. At Steve Delive, can I make you a bowl of chili one just made for dinner? No wheat.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you for the 5. I would love a bowl of chili. Chili is amazing. I love chili. Better not be making chili with wheat these days. I forgot that Heather has these moments of silence, where she's just deep in thought here. Maybe regretting her choices to mention 12 fucking people she probably shouldn't have. That's like $6,000. If it's $500 per mention, that's $6,000, yo. That's not good. That's bad.
They asked
They'll probably go lenient on her. But I mean, like, if they're really mean.
me if I and Xavier are swingers and what size dick I like.
$500 a pop.
They asked me that with Weston on my lap. I swear, whoever the fuck you believe in, Satan, God, Allah, lo que sea. They asked me that. I swear on your God. And then 3 days later, they said Xavier's not allowed in the visits anymore. Look at my fucking face. Look at my face.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I mean, it's funny. She sounds funny. Could I please have you ask the lady for no Merc? What's Merc? What? This lady?
And for the record, I'm not a swinger. And I
The Heather Gillespie lady?
don't have sex with anyone other than my husband. And I'm not being human sex trafficked, to my knowledge, anymore.
Yeah, specifically your god, Tiffany. She said Satan and God were the same guy in another video. Did she just cut her hair like this recently? She said, actually, there's a post I was supposed to read. Maybe this would be a good time to read it. I forgot about it. Where is it? It's here. I'll take a picture of it. I don't know why it wants. No, I don't want to mark up. Just show me. Show the people this picture. Computer. Says, I asked for a trim and they cut 6 inches. I think she just put her hair in a ponytail and cut it. I think that's what happened. It looks like that anyways. Last month, someone injected half my face with Botox while I was asleep in my apartment with Xavier. Xavier's a terrible watchdog. They put my visits on hold with no reasoning. That makes me mad. No, that makes sense. What? With no reasoning? That makes sense. Oh, with no reasoning, that makes sense. And I have to wait until June to even explain why this is the wrong decision. June 18th. I miss my kids, and I am in disbelief the situation has been permitted to continue almost 6 years after filming the show, but I remain hopeful for solutions and justice / restoration and restitution. She wants $12 million in restitution. I tried heartless curls with this length. It's not the best. This is on the thumbnail. Stupid lady. Anyways, she claims that they cut her hair. I didn't even think about Marissa. It might be because of Marissa. She's thinking again, you guys. I mean, did she mention anyone else? Got 15 minutes left.
Tactic called King's. There's so much more I wish I could. They're using a tactic called Kingsbury, which means the guilty party, whomever it is, the one victimizing me in this case, doesn't want to get caught. So in an effort to distract you all or the police or whomever from finding out what they did, they create a bunch of other victims and abuses. So now you don't know where to fucking focus. Do I focus on the woman being raped right in front of me? Do I focus on the child being abused to my right? Do I focus on the baby being separated from his parents for no reason and
this is Kingberries, apparently.
Held by some random woman who alleges she's the DCFS?
I think David's mom.
Welcome to the United States of America in 2026. Meanwhile, we have the AI to organize and streamline these processes so that there would never be a mistake like this ever, ever, ever. Never, not once. But
Hey, Davis says, thank you for the chili. Yeah, her channel name is 1HG Vila.
instead, I've been speaking that out loud for 6-7 years now, but rather than incorporating those technologies, everyone wants to be resistant and say, oh, no, that's scary. AI is scary. Instead, since we're not being adversely affected, let's just sit back and continue to let this woman be raped because we can press mute on her.
She really reminds me of the scene from The Office. So you can't do that. Kelly, you can't just keep saying every time you want something to go your way that you were raped. You gotta stop that. That's what it feels like. That's fucking Heather, man. Like, I feel really bad if that ever happened to her in her life. But she says it happens every fucking day. It can't happen every fucking day. That's crazy. Sorry, I don't want to be that guy, but what the fuck?
I say yesterday, we need to be at the gym at 6:30, 6:44 out the door, rather, at the gym by 7. I need a good hour to exercise. I am not feeling well. I also need an hour to shower and get ready for my visit. They have allowed me to go to one visit with Weston with makeup on in the last 6 months. They intentionally caused me to look disheveled, scared, nervous, shaken up. And I'm going to remind you because it is easy to roll over a person whose hair's all fucked up, makeup is all fucked up, dressed like they just fucking woke up.
Wake up earlier. Don't do a live stream yelling at Xavier for 20 whatever minutes.
Walk in a suit, head to toe, makeup on, hair impeccable. Let me use the information and experience I know to deal with these people. Now we're on a fucking even playing field. That's why they keep me, whatever the fuck you want to call this.
They're not in charge of your personal hygiene and anything. You're in charge of that. It's crazy that she can't even take accountability for her own fucking appearance. That's insanity.
At this level of education, self-awareness, awareness of what's going on around me, I am not willing to engage in this society. This is gross. We have blatant. I don't even know what to call it when someone rapes you and the criminal justice system is watching. They're fucking watching me get raped.
No. Silence. Okay.
Stop comparing me to you, bitch. I could walk a fucking tightrope where you would need a 2x4 on its side. I do not.
I don't know. A tightrope where you need a 2x4 on the side?
No.
Like you carry a 2x4 to balance you, or like if you fall off, you land on a 2x4?
At the end of the day, here's the deal. I've been documenting all of this shit and more, way more. Do you think that I started hashtagging B-Law because I was having a good time on the internet? No, I was being threatened. I was being told that I should kill myself. I was receiving tens of thousands of comments telling me I was fat, ugly, a crackhead, a bitch, an abuser, a sexual predator. Oh my God, the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
I don't remember anyone calling her a sexual predator. But she just listed a whole bunch of other stuff that she is, so that makes me wonder, what does she do in that regard? That's not good. That's probably bad. It's like Trench's girl. Stop calling me Trench's girl. No,
I want to remind
see anyone call her Trench's girl.
everyone that if I were making this up or delusional, if I were hallucinating, that this
For real, she does make more sense than G-Man. You know, I got like trapped somehow watching a G-Man stream for an hour. He is insane.
was going on, that would be a problem that would be easy to identify externally by medical doctors. However, one of the most prestigious hospitals in existence, Northwestern, I have a great relationship with. You know why? Because I worked there for 6 fucking.
You got fired. Well, I mean, you were told to take sensitivity training because you, I don't know, you called this one lady, I forget her name. What's her face? The rocket scientist with the dykey haircut. That's what you said. That's quoting Heather Gillespie. So they said, you can't say that. And then she's like, I'm not taking sensitivity training. I'm out of here. So I can't imagine like her relationship being good with them. Like, well, yeah. What are they going to say? They're going to say you're crazy. Well, they're going to say that you quit because of that. It just isn't good.
Years, and I didn't just work with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 doctors. I worked with about 50 or 60 doctors all the
She headed them. She was the head of all the fucking doctors.
time, every day. In
Gina. Yeah, her name was Gina. Thank you.
no Saturday and Sundays, Monday through Fridays, in the same office as all of those doctors. If I was hallucinator or having a stroke or, psychologically incapable, any one of those doctors or the numerous counterparts and collaborators that they work with would have been able to notice. Do you think that they would have kept me employed under the job capacity of writing prescriptions?
She never wrote prescriptions.
Taking care of patients, taking blood, administering injections.
She didn't do that either.
Do you think that I would have had that job if I was a hallucinator or mentally ill?
Is hallucinator a word?
Likely not, right?
Look, I don't know the English language that great, right? And I've been listening to a lot of Brooke, which has made my language vocabulary worse. Hallucinator is a masked Italian drum and bass duo. And yeah, I don't think it's an actual term.
I have no, and they're telling me to gas or else. Gas or else. I don't have any money saved up to move. I have a car.
See, that was also silly, and I don't understand how she couldn't, because they stopped taking her rent, so she should have like months of rent saved up.
Payment, car insurance, and
even if she wasn't making any money, they didn't take her money for rent.
Numerous other things. I have no desire to be walking around the city of Chicago as a renegade with you fucking people. No thanks. You don't accomplish anything by rendering yourself homeless and jobless and walking around the city with a blowhorn.
Damn, I wanted Heather to be part of my renegade.
You need to make money to be influential. You can use your voice, you can use other things, but you can't be a poor bottom feeder sleeping on the side of the fucking road and think people with any sort of ability to help you are going to respect or take advice from you when you're living under those circumstances. Nobody wants to hear life guidance from someone who, listen, I don't want someone who's never bought a house to tell me how to buy a house, right? I would rather go buy a house from someone who has already purchased a house and knows how to buy a house and knows what to expect. It's the same shit. Same shit. I do not.
Most people, especially people who get like Botox and lip injections, they can get their own place. They don't need the city to get a place for them. And then usually you would think you would behave and not get kicked out, but then she got kicked out.
I want nothing to do with them, any of them. They're following me around with...
Because I swear, Heather didn't get that apartment herself. The city, like, pulled some strings to get her that place, and she fucked it up.
Ford Escapes. Here's another one. This is the 9th or 10th Ford...
That's why she's tripping, too, because there's, I don't know if it's this stream or another stream, she's like, I don't know how to get an apartment. And I'm like, you're almost fucking 40 years old, and you don't know how to get an apartment? Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Ford Escape to follow me just today. Just today. One day. I've been awake for 2 hours. This has been ongoing for 8 weeks. Do I have to start taking photos of all of the vehicles that they enlist to follow me?
Her fucking photo reel or gallery must be crazy. Just like a whole bunch of license plates and shit and poop in the toilet. Taking pictures of the poop and maybe like pictures of Xavier passed out or something. Maybe Xavier gets her phone sometimes. There's just random women's feet in the fucking reel. Because that's what Xavier does. He takes pictures of random people's feet around Chicago.
So they'll enlist a Ford Edge or a Ford Escape. When it's the Ford Edge, they make me Edge, which is some weird sex shit. I guess people get turned on by forcing a woman to feel like she's going to have orgasm or urinate on herself and then stopping that feeling.
I don't even know what to say.
They have implanted me with whatever the fuck so that they could externally control me. They're not sex toys. But yeah, let's just all keep watching while they rape Heather.
So see, like that, if she's classifying that as grape, that's pretty insane. Maybe you're just getting aroused by Ford Escapes or Edges, which is also a very strange thing. But we live in a strange world, you guys. Especially with Heather Gillespie in it.
Fucking fantastic. Phenomenal. What do you guys want to do today? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll all go rent some Ford Escapes and follow Heather around. Yeah.
She got to cool off.
Attorney and my
sorry.
in 4 weeks requesting to see the judge as an emergency. I have emailed the judge directly with CCs for every state's attorney and my attorney, Ellen Sidney Wise. I have not
Okay, that's a mention. Well, I don't even know where my thing is.
heard back from anyone in over 8 weeks. Either I am in another tech box and my communications are not being permitted, or something is wrong with the entire court staff.
It's probably neither.
Fucking robbing me, stealing out of my apartment, fucking with my belongings. separating me from my kids, refusing communication, stalking me, harassing me, following me around, autocorrect changing my fucking text that I'm writing to say tent, homeless. How about penthouse, bitch?
Should we make that a soundbite? That'd be a good soundbite. Wobbly arms.
I want to remind everyone, for the record, this is not for entertainment. This is not for a TV show
Oh,
or a
no.
sitcom or a fucking drama. I've never once agreed to participation in any sort of show. I've never once said, sure, exploit my real life situation and force me into a state
Except Love After Lockup.
of panic and confusion for ratings. This is not for attention. I want my children and my life back.
You get back there, Xavier? Poor guy. Jeez Louise. Maybe one day we'll get like Xavier's memoirs. I was sitting back there while Heather was screaming about something, and I realized the secret to quantum travel. I don't fucking know. But it would be interesting if Xavier wrote a book. I would read it.
44. I have to be at the gym by 8 to get 1 hour of exercise and an hour to shower and get ready. It's 8:40 fucking 4. Every morning. Every fucking
Her Love After Lockup episodes were on yesterday. Hey.
morning for the last 11, maybe 12 days. This is what they've been doing. And the law enforcement associated with this case is Edgewater law enforcement in general. I've even called Loyola campus fucking security.
She's called literally everyone. Every county's police department, apparently schools now. Campus security. She was calling deans or something of the school and telling them that people were ferrets and being experimented on or something. And she's losing it, bro.
About this shit. There is no one I have not called for help.
I don't know why she thought those people would help. The FBI doesn't help. The FBI didn't want to hire her either. I gotta make that a clip. I fucking miss that. Those days.
Presence of my mom, my sister. When this first started, it was no problem. I had structure. I could feel the energy and presence of my mom, my sister, people who loved me. We would wake up every morning. We would exercise. We would cook lunch for Weston, pack it neatly in a lunchbox, get his entire, toys, outfits, the bag that I carry to visit him ready, make my bed, get everything ready, get my clothes on, get ready for the day,
Toxic Optimist, thank you for becoming a good little angel. I appreciate you.
etc. and so forth, and go to the visit and have a great visit. Me, Xavier, the baby would be there. I haven't felt my mom's energy or my sister's energy in a long time. And the energy that I do feel is awful and destructive and has no common goals with me. They are not working for my best interest. They are not working to reunite Weston and I. They are not working for my mom and my sister's happiness. They are not working for me and my children to be okay. They are gross, disgusting, garbage individuals who are working with a fucking agenda of destroying my existence so that they can reappropriate whatever the fuck I have.
They want to make sure your kid is safe. And you have not been able to prove that you're capable of looking after anyone. Not yourself, not Xavier, not a kid, not a fucking ant farm. Nothing. Nothing at all. Ants take care of themselves. You mad, bro? Thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate you. She's just gonna angry stare off into the distance.
And so many other times.
She looked frozen.
Like I said so many other times, I'm a funny girl. I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. I'm a great mom. I'm caring. I'm compassionate. I'm kind. Don't you think
Just saying those words doesn't make you that.
that I
Wow, like a disco ball.
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $2. She shouldn't be in charge of a dead goldfish.
I agree. Thank you for the 2, Cindy.
prefer creating content that falls under any one of those categories rather than I'm being tortured, please fucking help me? Who in the fuck would create content like this for attention?
Sick people in the head. I mean, she might believe some of this stuff, for sure, but she also knows how to weaponize things. It could be like a mix of both, you know?
I don't give a fuck about attention. I want money and a house for me and my kids.
That's another soundbite I gotta do.
What the fuck don't you get? Fuck!
So, if you just give Heather $12 million, she will get out of here and just go live her life. Why can't anyone do that?
So it's now 8:48 and still to this moment, no one has called to text or confirm.
That's how that ends. Oh, is this the end of the playlist? I guess it's the end of the playlist. Wine Rose, thank you for the Sunday. I appreciate you. So, I can close this video player, the evil video player that I don't like. 13 mentions. So if it is like the AI thing, I don't know how accurate AI is, said that each mention could result in a $500 fine, which would be like $6,500. That's not good. Heather Gillespie shouldn't have mentioned all those people. There might even be more mentions too. I'm gonna go through it and clip together a short to see exactly however many of this. Oh, that goofy lady. So I'm pretty sure at least some of those are the reason why she's being held in criminal contempt. Where's my other thing? I put it here. There it is. Come back. Oh, Dylan and Marissa. I can probably close these too. I don't need these open right now. Yeah, this is the fucking AI thing. What's this? Oh, this is what we're on. Oh, fucking. This is what I had open at. I was like, if there is not enough time to fill out 2 hours, we'll have to read. This is an insane fucking thing. We're gonna have to read this one day anyways. But it's like her whole story from 2019 and just goes on and on and on and on and on. And this is mercifulstorm.com. Yeah, I think you guys were asking me last stream what mercifulstorm.com is. It's a bunch of nonsense, but I don't think we have to do that today. Let me just put up the video here so we can watch Dylan and Marissa first, and then we can do like a throwback to where she got evicted from, was it Mont St. Clair? I think it's Mont St. Clair. Or Montclair. I don't know why I call it Mont St. Clair. Montclair. Good times. I haven't watched all the Dylan one. I watched the first couple of minutes.
Forcing me to Tesla and Verizon.
So I'm excited to see what this is about. I'm wondering. It's fine. I don't need to make it bigger.
That day, all the Ubers you ordered on my account, only to specific places. Yeah.
All I want is to see the security keys.
Let me give the man who's
Yeah.
framing me.
Mine are USB-C. Yours are USB-A. I bought them all.
So no, you
Dump the whole thing out. Yeah,
It's
those
on my account.
those are connected to.
Okay?
Yeah, here.
Get it back away.
I'm not going. I'm not.
Back
I'm doing.
away. Back away, or you're going to jail.
I'm not doing anything.
Back away.
You have my keys.
Back away.
Just
This
empty.
is not your key.
Just take them all out.
This is not your key.
Then take them all out.
This is not your key. This is a tap key.
They're all tapped.
This couple, man. This could have been Heather.
You
Mine
need
are
to
NFC.
Get the fuck out.
I have the
now.
receipts.
I'm done.
I have the receipts. I bought them all.
You're going to jail.
For what? You stole my keys to my bank account and my iCloud, my car, everything.
No, I didn't.
Those are them.
No, it's not.
Can I see it then?
This is it.
You did.
I'm done.
I don't care. I didn't do anything to you.
Speak to you again.
You're literally hacking my iCloud right now.
I'm telling you to shut the fuck up or get out.
I'm not doing
Marissa's crazy too, man.
anything. I just want my keys.
I don't have your keys.
Then empty it out.
I don't have your keys.
You do.
No, I don't.
I saw you in my iCloud.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? He saw Marissa in his iCloud, so that she has his keys? Are the keys not physical, like, fucking cards or fobs? I don't know what the fuck they are. Actual metal keys? Why would they be in his keychain? His iCloud? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I saw,
not in your
it was a picture of my SIM card.
I'm not in
A picture of his SIM card.
your iCloud.
Then why'd you disconnect the Wi-Fi? Where'd the Wi-Fi go?
In your iCloud.
How come when I plugged the Wi-Fi box in, the network didn't come back up?
Dylan, yeah, he is super paranoid and probably on something like meth. I can see that.
The way you've been doing the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you guys set this whole thing up.
Okay, you're stalling for a reason. You need to get out now. I'm giving you literally 10 seconds to get out.
I just want to see the keys. Call them. I didn't do anything to you.
I will.
You stole the keys to my bank account, my iCloud, my car, and the car got towed.
You're not letting me finish.
Right?
You're not letting me finish. You're not letting me finish.
You guys are
You're not letting me finish.
towing these.
They're both so obnoxious. When was the wedding supposed to be? The 1st? Was it supposed to be today or was it supposed to be the 4th? I can't remember. It was either gonna line up with Heather Gillespie's eviction or Brooke's court date. I can't remember.
Car to a bullshit
You're not
gas
letting
station.
me finish. Because I don't give a single, not one fucking single fuck, okay?
About?
You need to leave me the fuck alone.
I just bought you another $500 in lingerie yesterday.
Listen to me.
Stop buying her stuff. He was like, look, I'm giving you 10 grand this weekend. And he apparently got his car stolen in a Gucci bag. Or was it a Louis Vuitton bag? I don't know. Some bag got swapped out.
For what?
You're not gonna be going for just one night, okay?
Yeah, because you're trying to set me
You're
up for.
not.
You just said.
You're not.
Since
I think Marissa sounds like Dylan.
You
2024.
Be quiet.
You've been setting me up.
Now.
You've been doing this in 2024. You've been setting me up.
You've been doing this since
No.
the day you got out of jail
You
and
look.
messaged me on Instagram.
You manipulated the flight to Colorado, right? That's why I had that 13-hour layover. You guys gave me.
Marissa is controlling the flight layovers, bro. She has connections. What the fuck are we talking about right now?
You guys gave me a 13-hour layover.
Did you hear me?
Right? You did.
Did you hear me?
I wasn't with Bailey. I wasn't with anybody.
Did you hear me?
I was at the airport.
Did you hear me?
That's what happened.
I said be quiet. I have your location.
Good. I
from
don't care.
that day.
I don't care. Yeah, at the airport. What? Or I went to a smoke shop in Aurora, Colorado. That's it. And a random guy, some musician drove me there. Yeah, some random guy. So why won't you show me the key? Look, I don't want to touch
Random guys don't exist, you guys.
your keys. I just want you to empty the bag out that has them because that's where you pulled the key out.
You want me to
Yeah, it's a little. I bought it for you.
Why do you think I'm gonna do
all I do
that?
is because they're my keys. You have them. Why wouldn't
I'm
you?
asking you to shut up
Hey, it's Angela. I've seen this Angela in chat before.
or get out. And it's the last time I'm gonna ask you.
So while
This
you're
is
holding
my
on to a
house.
couple $1 million worth of shit, right?
This is my house.
I'm gonna be standing right here.
This is my house.
The police can come. I'm not gonna do anything. It's
you keep
I paid half of this too.
You keep talking about $1 million.
So
You're-
the only Uber account that I could use is one that you guys are letting me use.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
switching devices of mine.
No, I bought your
have
devices.
Originals. I have the original
I bought your devices.
serial numbers. I have the original
Dump cake Kathy, thank you for becoming a good little angel. I appreciate you.
everything.
Yeah, so should I. Except you deleted the receipts.
So you're not only doing years of fraud,
Yeah.
government fraud.
Really? How so?
I'm feeling really sick. I'm gonna call an ambulance. I think you're
Sure.
gonna give me a fucking seizure.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just want to see my keys.
911? Dylan Smith is giving me a seizure. I wonder how many calls the cops have gotten about Dylan Smith specifically. A bunch from Heather, a bunch from Marissa, probably actual crimes Dylan has committed. They're probably sick of Dylan Smith. They're like, this fucking guy again.
To my bank account, my iCloud,
What did Dylan Smith do this time?
my car.
Can you imagine if I cared what you're talking? Do you think I'm gonna give you?
I just want to see them.
I'm sure you want to see my keys.
Kathy, thank you for the sunshine.
They're mine.
Because I have evidence on you.
No, you don't.
And you're scared.
No, you swapped out.
And you're scared.
You swapped out my
And
keys.
you're scared.
You swapped out
And
my
you're
keys
scared.
for different
You're
ones.
I fucking hate how Marissa repeats herself like that. I want to be on Marissa's team too. I think Dylan's an asshole. I don't like Dylan, but she is so fucking annoying.
She's got my ass, and she's moving tomorrow, and I'm never gonna get a chance to do it again. So I gotta lock her out of all her shit.
No, that's what you're doing to me.
No.
Right? Yeah. Well, I was just locked on my phone, wasn't I?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Stormy. I swear to God.
Never again.
Yeah, it won't be ever again.
Never again. And
We've heard this so many times before. Never again. We'll watch another one of these. I guarantee it.
Until you are trying to get something else.
live a good fucking life. Because this, I'm not settling for this.
So didn't you say the people who are communicating messages to me, they're not my friends? Shh. Didn't know what you said?
And she shushes him like the cat.
Like, those are not your friends.
Okay, that's it.
How old is Dylan? I can't remember. I assume that he's around Heather's age, I think.
That's what you said, right?
You gotta go, bro.
Why would I have to go?
Because I said so.
Why wouldn't you acknowledge what I'm saying?
It's been 4 hours.
So let's go.
That I've been telling you to shut up.
I'm not even being loud. I just want to see the keys. You have them.
I've been telling you to shut up for 4 hours. You're in my house keeping me hostage, and guess what?
No, I'm not.
Guess what? Guess what?
How am I keeping you hostage?
Guess what?
I paid here too.
Guess what?
What?
I have a family fucking emergency. My sister's in the fucking hospital.
Okay, then go.
Okay. So as of May 2025, Dylan Smith... Here, I'm going to pull this up on screen so you guys can see what I'm reading. As of May 2025, Dylan Smith from Love After Lockup Season 3 is 35 years old. So I guess he's turning 36. Have we born in the same year? I think me and Dylan are the same age. Wow. That's pretty crazy to think about. So he's, I think he was born in 90.
My mom's already
Let's
been
go.
out here. You're holding me hostage.
I will
here.
leave with you.
So wait. Heather Gillespie is older than Dylan. That's...
So as a baby, I was a cyborg. Baby cyborg Heather.
At Velvet D3360 super chatted $1.99. Hit the like button please. Folded hands medium light skin tone red heart thumbs up medium light skin tone. Here are some beans.
Thank you for the beans, Velvet. I appreciate you. Thank you for the two.
This is a hostage situation.
No, then call.
No. Everybody's saying it. Everybody's fucking saying it. Heather Gillespie said it. That's one of Brooke's catchphrases. Now Marissa's saying it. I swear I've heard Dylan say it. Why is everybody saying this is a hostage situation? It is never a hostage situation.
Call the police. No, it's not. I just want to see my keys that you have.
What do you mean?
Because you acted like I stole yours, but you stole mine.
I can't believe that.
My family's already been outside.
Okay, for what? I'm not doing anything to you.
There's a medical
I want to get them all saying it in sync at once. It's a hostage situation. Let me make that a soundbite.
emergency.
Dude, we're on Facebook Live. Okay, I'm not doing
I
anything to
don't
you.
care.
No, I'm not.
Got a lot of soundbite ideas this stream.
I told you
I
not
don't
to
care. You're not allowed to record and you should not be here.
This is for my safety.
This is my house. You need to get out.
You stole my dude.
No,
I paid
You
too.
need to get out.
I zelled you
You need
$2,500.
to get out. No, you didn't.
I'll leave when you
You
leave.
need to get out.
Okay.
Now.
You have my keys.
You need to get out.
You have my keys.
You need to get out.
You have my physical security keys.
Go to jail.
Right? For what? What would I go to jail for? Alright? The fuck?
It's been about 4 hours. I've been asking my ex-boyfriend to leave, and he refuses to. He currently has an active warrant for like the past 3 weeks.
What?
He's refusing to leave because he wants to take my devices. He's banned from this building.
Hey, listen.
He's made copies.
Yes. We love MILFs. Who doesn't love a good MILF?
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $5. Jesus, he reminds me of my ex, so long ago, but he sounds just like him and I'm getting angry. He just needs to go WTF. He needs to leave.
Yeah, he always does this. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate you, Cindy. Yeah, he's gonna get arrested. Did he get arrested? I don't know the conclusion of this. But he gets arrested all the fucking time. I wouldn't be surprised.
Copies of the key with a legal device.
I mean, if he has a warrant, I don't think the cops would just pretend like they didn't hear that. They'd be like, oh shit, okay, this guy, there's a guy with a warrant, let's go get him. Oh, and then it ends. So this is I'll have to message Loco Coco tonight unless she's in chat and ask if she knows. I don't keep a pulse on Dylan and Marissa too much. So hashtag FTR. Manhandled by the law. I can probably make this bigger. Ooh. There goes my face, I think. I don't know. Is it? Manhandled by the law after having my door rammed down. Slept outside. Had to leave 9% of my belongings behind. No warrant. No subpoena. No legal or ethical reason to do so. Sounds familiar, huh? Except the battering ram part. Still have not received a court date or any follow-up from any of the numerous police reports filed of blah, 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 blah. I think that might be the whole thing.
Hi guys, welcome to Jay Today. Please subscribe if you're not already. So Heather Gillespie has been evicted from her apartment. We all knew it was coming.
This is Jay Today. This is a breakdown of her getting evicted back 4 years ago on May 1st of 2022. She seems to have a pattern of getting evicted on May 1st, which is fucking cool.
Man, she doesn't pay her rent.
Why are the subtitles like see-through like that? That's weird. Why is YouTube always being weird nowadays? Whatever.
Destroyed the place. And yesterday she got booted out.
Alright, you guys, I've given away or taken a low amount on most of my belongings. Those big stuffed animals I used
This is what she's taking?
to carry, I gave to a trusted friend, and he's
Why? Where the fuck are these things? We don't need these things.
holding on to them, and I replaced the symbolistic meaning of my... Your mom did
She looks so different.
teach you that it's rude
That is a filter, though.
to be mean to people, did she? I know someone who can.
So basically everything's probably still inside the apartment because we all know that she doesn't have any trusted friends because she's absolute bonkers. Anyway, someone caught the day before, took this picture when they were driving past. So she's actually living like in the bus shelter. She obviously had a lot of notice anyway because we all know that she's obviously had like eviction notices and stuff like that. She posted this anyway.
That's the one we just read.
Manhandled by law after having my door rammed down, so they probably just knocked on the door.
I didn't know this was going to be in here, else I wouldn't have read it.
Slept outside and had to leave 90% of my belongings behind. That's what happens when you get evicted. No warrant, so there obviously was a warrant. No subpoena, there was probably several. No legal or ethical reason to do so. Well, the landlord wanted paying and you destroyed the place, so there was. Still have not received a court date or any follow-up from the numerous police reports filed for and I don't even know what the next bit was. Probably something crazy knowing her. So where she's going to go now, I've no idea because like that guy paid for, someone said 6 months, someone said a year. And like she was given so much of a chance. She could have got a job, she could have paid her rent, but no, she didn't. She spent all of her time doing these stupid, crazy photo shoots and then going down to Walmart or Target or whatever it was, shoplifting. And for the people like feeling sorry for her, no, obviously you don't want someone living in a bus shelter, but she was given like so many chances. And like the landlord as well, he needs paying.
Same with this place. I don't know about so many chances, but she got lots of notice. Months and months to get her shit together. She really fucked up this place.
You don't know the landlord's circumstances. I'm going to look now at some of the reasons what led up to the eviction, like her in the gym and stuff like that. But I found
But the knife and shit.
this video online the other day, and she puts on mascara in the most irritating way ever. Like, have I been doing it wrong all my life? Like, what the hell is she doing? Even putting on mascara, she's so fucking irritating.
I don't know how to put on
So this
mascara.
is
I guess that's not how you do it. It doesn't look like how you do it.
last week at the gym, and it could contribute to one of the reasons why she was evicted.
When a fucker wants to be ignorant, I'll stab him in his fucking face. No problem. But yeah, I swear to God.
That's as loud as it goes.
Sí, ¿qué están pensando? Pero mira.
So those guys can't be there. They're evil, they're bad.
I'm in the gym. Photo shoot tonight. We are working. What are you doing? No, I was talking to your mom. Is she around? So this is my progress. This is where I'm at so far.
There's a channel called Not Used as well, and they put up like the full length videos of her acting crazy and the things that like she pulled out her KNIFE last week on someone in the gym, which is probably why her stuff's now in the bus stop and also not paying the rent and stuff like that.
How much do you make for looking like a ugly, how much do you make at your job? Did your mom ever teach you that it's rude to ask someone how much money they make? If not, let me go ahead because I'm a mom type. 3 questions you should never ask a person: their age, how much they weigh, unless you're a personal trainer, and how much they make.
I can't even get no comment on that, except for this comment.
All right, guys. Thank you for asking.
Nobody asked.
And allowed your peer group to straight treat your ass. Like bully you out of some place. Don't be a little bitch, bro. If it's one thing I hate, it's a little bitch. How y'all doing?
What do you want them to do? Come through the screen and fucking fight you?
Forgive me, I can breathe. I can breathe. The part of my chest and I can breathe. Who knows where that's from? No, dude, I'm going on this leg now. I'm just catching my breath. Oh yeah, no, they keep on sending in new quote-unquote teams. They're the most
She's been talking about teams, digital teams, sponsor teams, every kind of team for so long.
uneducated group of ignorance and indolence I've ever met in my entire life. They know nothing. They literally must come from a forest. A forest. I don't judge them. I think they're cool. They just have a lot. They're very, very far behind. They can't function in an urban setting. Literally.
Well, that's the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
And I can't catch them up. Alright. I'm just kidding. I can catch anyone up. I'm a master trainer. They don't call me master for no reason, bro.
I'm pretty sure nobody's ever called you that.
Yeah, I was gonna say no one. No one ever in the history of anything has ever been a master of. Master degenerate, maybe.
Alright. Yeah. Did I just do this foot? Or leg, I mean?
It's like loop bridges, but without the bridge, I guess, where they lunges. Never wielded a
They've been
knife.
doing this to me for 3 years. 3 years. Welcome. Welcome. Alright. Shit. Yeah. I'm gonna do some pelvic lifts.
So that video goes on for about another 10 minutes of her just waffling onto herself and talking to people that aren't even there, basically. Like I said, that Not Used channel puts up the full videos, and there's one called Crazy World. I think that's it. They put them up as well if you want to watch the whole thing.
I think I have that queued up in the next one. It's just like a short video. I think it shows the knife in it.
Anyway, I'm sure we might get another live later on, hopefully. I'm surprised she didn't actually live stream the eviction thing. She must have been really caught off guard when they came. But I'm sure we'll get more updates from her later and about they coming after and stuff like that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
About River North.
So this is from Crazy World. It says Heather got evicted. Next step, hotel and.
Dude, these pieces of shit are saying fucking pieces of shit.
Feeling better now that you destroyed my time? Should I just stand here like this? Would that make you feel better?
Save that shit for Dr. Gable, you fucking bitches.
At dump_cake_Kathy super chatted $1.99. King of the Heatherverse crown.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's really nice of you to say. Thank you for the tip.
True Foods is my favorite, but the portions lately, not good. Look at, there's like only
no, no.
enough to like this very first line. $22 for this. So whatever your game is, where you pay for a feature.
I've never even seen this before. I don't know what this is.
How about?
So Heather's just yelling at these people from another table while they're trying to enjoy their time?
We're at the Lowe's downtown. Yo, you guys. Gary fucking V is in the lobby. No joke.
I don't think. Let me see. Are you kidding me? She thinks that's Gary V?
Gary V, you motherfucker. Look, bro.
I can't tell if that's Gary V or not, but I don't think it is. What would Gary V be doing there? What would the chances be? Nike, what the fuck? What is this? Well, I mean, she wasn't even born in this year. This is some nonsense. Never mind. But she posted it the day she got evicted in the past.
What up? I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of this shit. But the house is packed. We're at Lowe's.
So that's that. I think I might have already seen this one. That's pretty much it. That's all I got for this week. So Heather's evicted. She has a criminal contempt of court. Things aren't looking too fucking good for her, and we'll see what happens next week. By next week, she would have already gone to court, I guess, for the eviction thing to make sure she doesn't have an eviction on her record. So I'm sure we'll have an update about that. Hopefully, some other live streams throughout the week. Yeah, I don't know. Keep an ear to the ground, an eye on the YouTube streets or whatever. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And I will see you all on the next one, either on Friday or tomorrow if you watch my other stuff. But if not, then I will definitely see you on Friday. Take care, you guys. Toodles from now.